always hear the key to successful relationships or a situation is to like people that like you, right? But what if you don't like those people? What do you do when you don't like the people that like you? I'll start with you, Waymore.
You don't have to. There's certain people that come into your life for specific reasons, and you may not be attracted to that person, but if they're a good person, you should keep them around. Like we can actually just be friends. Like it's nothing wrong with that. What about that venture that you were telling me about the last time we talked? Like be intentional about being good to people that are good to you. Like everything don't have to be it's romantic or not.
So then so what do you do if you're seeking that level of companionship, a romantic relationship, but the people that like me, I don't like them?
Yeah, just let them know, hey, I don't really see you like that. That's really it. You know what I'm saying? I don't see us in that capacity, but I love you in my life, and I want to continue to grow this friendship. If you're willing to. Now, if you're not willing to, then that's a totally different conversation. You got to just keep fishing till you find till one get on your line that you actually like you back, and that's the game.
All right, so I got a couple answers for this one because it's like when you say not like we talking about like dating, like being with them. Like what are we talking about?
What are you talking about? You tell me.
Well, okay, say the question again.
It sounds like you're trying to justify using somebody.
That would it sound like.
That's what it sounds like.
That would it sound like.
Set it up there like justify using.
Just repeat the question because I want to make sure.
What do you do when you don't like the people that like you? Because people always say the key to it is who likes you, but I don't like them. So now what?
I feel like in a way it's 50-50 because I feel like the younger me, even though I'm not old, the younger me would probably say like, don't talk to nobody you don't like or something like that. Or like you said, wait until that person. But I think the older that I get, being a woman, you get older and you don't have that much options because you was passing up on all your options. I feel like versus just dating somebody who looks good or who Instagram famous or they a basketball player, whatever you desire, to each his own. I think now, from what I learned in my life, I would date somebody who I probably wouldn't initially care for, who I know overall cared about me and wanted my well-being versus just dating somebody who they don't like me. But guess what? The point where I am now is let me find somebody who like me before I'm old and don't nobody want to like me. Girls pass up 9-to-5 dudes or regular dudes every single day because they're seeking something different. Like you can be one of those girls who say, "Oh, I want to talk to Future." Future ain't finna settle down with you, right? He gonna fuck other girls, right? So you get to a point where it's like you want to do that or you want to do this. So ultimately, where I am now, I would be with somebody who I probably didn't initially like, but could learn to like or love because I know that they're going to treat me good. And I know that I'm going to get a good person versus just being with somebody that I like, but they probably arrogant or they probably fucking around or they're probably going to play me or something like that. So that's what I think.
Do you deem that as settling?
No, because in some way or shape or form, whether people want to admit it or not, we all settling in life. Mm-hmm. You settling in life every single day. You just picking on how you choose to settle. And at the end of the day, where I am now, I would settle with somebody who like me a little bit more than I like them, or I would have to learn to like them versus being in a situation where I'm not appreciated or I'm there.
Yeah.
So I don't call it settling because if that's the case, everybody's settling in some form.
So I love everything you said, right? So what do you do? Do you still stand on those convictions when you're presented with somebody that you actually like? So you're with this guy, you learn to love him, you're quote unquote settling, right? Because he's not your first choice. Mm-hmm. But now you're presented with somebody that, damn, I really like this person, where the desire and the interest is really high on your part. What do you do?
I think I'll stay with my person because I'm probably not his first choice. If we being honest, I'm going to stay with my person because I know that he liked me for real. Like I said, I'm just in a different place. Back then, if you would have asked me this 10 years ago, I would have been like, I'm not talking to nobody I don't like. And that would have been my response. Now that I'm older and I see that women be 50 and now you see them with just the most weirdest dude ever because they don't have no fucking choice. You got to think about it. fucking scamming and
exactly
stuff
what
talk
popped
to
in
you,
my
and you
head.
feel like as women they always feel like they got option. When you a 40-year-old, 50-year-old woman, them niggas want an 18-year-old woman now. Like, you not popping like that no more. So guess what? All them niggas you fumbled who could have been taking care of you, could have been doing right by you, now you just stuck with a fucking garbage man. And ain't nothing wrong with garbage man, but I'm just saying, like, now you just stuck. So I'm a choose that person that I was with because, like I said, I could have been his third option. The other girls he really liked probably could have been like, nah, I ain't fucking with you. And he would have been like, well, let me text Nicolette.
Yeah.
I'm with my nigga. And that's what it is.